Good afternoon and welcome to 30 News. I'm Nadian Safa
and Tiara Fani Amanda
as your host for today's breaking news. Mountains of clothes and textile have loaded at the beach of Ghana, which has formed the massive landfills of fashion waste. Approximately 40% of all garment bales have been shipped as the result of used clothing trading in Kantamanto market. According to Samuel Oteng, the fashion designer of OR Foundation, stating that the United States was the real troublemaker who had been producing tons of cheap quality clothes continuously on a global scale. Joining the studio right now, live from the beach of Ghana, Gali Amalia as our reporter this afternoon. Gali, could you tell us how is the condition of the environment there?
Behind the glitz and glamour of the fashion world lies a dark reality, the issue of fashion waste. Every year, millions of tons of clothing end up in landfills, contributing to environmental degradation. Today, we delve into the heart of this problem. Our investigation took us to Ghana local landfills, where mountains of discarded garments have been piling up. The scale of this waste is staggering, revealing the true cost of fast fashion and our throwaway culture. But the most shocking revelation comes from the shores of Ghana. A local environmental group stamped upon what can only be described as a giant tentacle of garments strewn across the beach. As the fashion waste crisis deepens, environmental activists are calling for a change in the industry's practices. They emphasize the importance of sustainable fashion and responsible consumption to curb this environmental catastrophe. The giant tentacle of garments in Ghana serve as a stark reminder that our fashion choices have far-reaching consequences. As consumers, it's imperative that we demand transparency and sustainability from the fashion industry. Reporting live, I'm Gali Amalia. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Gali, for the information that you have reported. Next, we have Muhammad Iqbal as our reporter this afternoon. Iqbal, could you tell us how is the condition of the environment there?
Yes, as you can see right now, I'm at the other side of the landfill, which is located at the beach of Ghana, specifically at Old Famasa. Here is the place where people usually dump the bad quality of second clothes straight away from Kantamanto market. Here there are 80,000 people who already got used to live with the atmosphere of the landfill itself. This could happen because in years, government of Ghana utilized the trading market of second clothes, worldwide second clothes market, which are from UK, Europe, Australia, and especially America, which is the main root of fashion industry. For example, like in 2019, there were over 65 million tons of used clothes sent here. And then in 2020, Ghana took in over $180 million of used clothing, which made them as the biggest importers after Ukraine, Pakistan, and then Nigeria. And finally, 2 years ago, there have been 15 million items sent here every week, which local people usually call them as honorary wawu, or we can translate it as dead white man clothes. It stated that Ghana has imported $214 million, of used clothes, which dumped here at the beach of Ghana, where we can conclude that the government of the Ghana itself still prioritize their commodity on the second cloth that center on the Kantamato market, which there are over almost 30,000 people rely their life on this second cloth trade market. We can see at this landfill right here, there are well-branded clothes, for example like Zara, Levi's, H&M, and many other well-branded that being dumped here because of the bad quality, which dumped straight away from the Kantamanto. I'm Muhammad Iqbal, handing over back to the studio.
Thank you, Iqbal, for the information that you have reported. Next, we have Hakiki Ranu Antariksa Saputra as our reporter this afternoon. Hakiki, could you tell us how is the condition of the
Kantamato market has been the #1 used clothes market in West Africa. As the capital of Ghana, there are 15 millions of garments sent every week to be sold again. This shipment of garments come from UK, Europe, North America, and Australia. In every day since the dawn, there will be around 5,000 retailers who have stood by with their timber stalls to receive the fresh shipment. These retailers have already seen this as a major opportunity for their daily life, because in terms of quantity, they will gain profit from there. There has been 4 million of bales shipped across the world, which worth $4.6 billion in total. From this worldwide shipment, there has been 16 containers arrive in Accra every week. Importers then pay these fresh bales with $95,000 without knowing the quality inside of the package. When it's time to refill the package inside of it, they will either gain profit of $14,000 for the worthy quality or totally lose their money. Hence, it has emerged fierce competition between retailers to resell the good quality second-hand clothes. As the result of the quality selection, there has been 14% of garment bales from this particular market end up at the beach of Ghana.
Thank you, Hakiki, for the information that you have reported. Next, we have Navera Hidayati Safitri as our reporter this afternoon. Navera, could you tell us how is the condition of the environment there?
Good afternoon. The scene here is concerning the river so vital to this community is not tangled with what can only be described as garment tentacles. These synthetic fibers likely from discarded clothing have woven themselves into the riverbed, creating a hazardous situation for both the ecosystem and the local residents. The impact is dire. Fishing activities are disrupted as these tentacles entangle fishing gear, hindering the local fishermen's ability to make a living. Moreover, the water now contaminated is unfit for drinking and poses risk to agricultural practices in this area. Efforts are underway. Environmental experts are collaborating with local authorities for initiate cleanup measures and educate the community on proper waste disposal methods. This calls for improved waste management system, especially targeting synthetic waste to prevent such pollution in the future. Absolutely, urgent action is necessary for taking life from the river near the landfill.
According to a recent opinion piece by Julie Wainwright, CEO of The Real Real, fashion is one of the dirtiest industries out there, contributing up to 8% of the world's total carbon footprint. That's more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. In fact, on its current trajectory, fashion could use more than 26% of the global allocated carbon budget, allocated across all industries to limit global warming to 2 degrees Celsius by 2050. Up to 98% of the fashion industry's emissions come from production, and clothing production doubled from
2000 to 2015, driven by global fast fashion brands that release more collections each year than traditional brands, with buyers discarding clothing after just a handful of wears. A garbage truck's worth of textile is now landfilled or burned every second, leading to even more harmful emissions. It's clear that the fashion industry needs to make dramatic change to curb emissions, but isn't it going to happen on its own? Change will only come when there are laws that require it. Unfortunately, there is no environment regulation specific to fashion in the United States. It's time to put the industry on notice and push US regulators to take immediate action. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Diara Fani Amanda.
And Adian Safa, signing out and have a good day.